Welcome to the Going for Green weekly update for week 14. This week was division play, so every division went 2-2. But clubs got enough points to take the season lead and finish the season as the highest scoring division by a few points over the Hearts division. We had two blowouts this week, both in the clubs division. We had two about 15-point games in the Hearts division. Our only close game was in the Diamonds division. And our average victory margin this week was 27.26 points. Our scoring was down about 118 points. And for the season, our average was only 1,650 points this year versus 1,708 last year. In our biggest margin game, 4th and Long, got huge games from Stafford, Gibbs, and JSN to breeze past the slumping Nighthawks by 56 points and end Nighthawks season. In our second biggest victory margin came from the same division, Pocket Rockets, the most unlucky team this season, based on our luck index, got some luck from the NFL schedule and faced the Gem during McCaffrey, Coker, and Diggs bye weeks. They may not have needed it, but as they put up a very respectable 131 points, led by Higgins and Montgomery, to put up a 47-point victory and capture the final playoff spot. Hey New Guy, needing a victory to have a chance to win the division title, posted the third most points this week, led by some great free agent pickups in Wilson and Neal to beat Onside Kick by 20 points. But as we'll see shortly, Doc won their matchup to win the division. Guinness Gas broke out of their slump at just the right time and again rode Josh Allen to a 17-point victory over Finn Daddy. Finn Daddy really have nothing to play for, rested Tony Pollard in his 36 points, which cost them the game. Staying in the Hearts division, Hail Mary needed a win and score a record number of points. They did get they got 36 points from Puka Nacua and 22 points from Lamar Jackson, but that was only good enough to get the 15 points win over Move the Chains, but not good enough to make the postseason. Move the Chains receivers all took the week off, and he scored a season low 82 points. And in our closest game of the week, Doc got great games from ETN, Metcalf, and the Seattle defense to win a close 9-point victory against Ready for Football and clinch the Diamonds division. And our final standings in the Hearts division, we have Finn Daddy winning the division with 9 wins, Guinness Gas second with 8 wins, Move the Chains 7 wins, and Hail Mary 6 wins. In the clubs division, we had a tie between 4th and Long and the Gem. They split the season series, so we go to total points scored, and 4th and Long is a division winner. Pocket Rockets and Nighthawks finished 3 games back. Pocket Rockets wins the tiebreaker over Nighthawks based on total points scored, as they also split the division series. In the Diamonds division, Doc and Hey New Guy finished tied at 8-8. Again, they split their season series, so Doc wins the division based on total points. Onside Kick and Ready for Football finished 4 games back. Our top 2 scorers this week, we had 4th and Long with 162.04 points, their 5th time being in the top 2, and Guinness Gas with 138.64 points, their 4th time in the top 2. And we are now in the first round of the playoffs. Our matchups, we have Pocket Rockets against Fourth and Long, Move the Chains against Finn Daddy, Hey New Guy against Doc, and Guinness Gas against the Gem. Looking at each game, number 8 Pocket Rockets against number 1 Fourth and Long, and Fourth and Long starts the defense of their Super Bowl title. Pocket Rockets earned that final playoff spot on the last weekend of the regular season. Fourth and Long swept the season series, winning in Week 1 and Week 12. DraftKings currently has Fourth and Long as a 12-point favorite, but they have a lot riding on the Rams-Lions game this week. Could be boom or bust for Fourth and Long. We have number 7, Move the Chains against number 2, Finn Daddy. Again, another divisional matchup. And this is a matchup of 2 of the top 3 scoring teams this season. Move the Chains limps into the postseason on a 2-game losing streak. Finn Daddy swept the season series with 2 blowouts, winning in Week 2 and in Week 13. But DraftKings thinks this will be closer, favoring Finn Daddy by 7 points. We have number 6, Hey New Guy, against number 3, Doc. These 2 teams battled it out for the division title, and after splitting the season series, Doc won the division tiebreaker with more total points. Hey New Guy won the first matchup in Week 2. Doc came back and won the second matchup in Week 13. DraftKings currently has Hey New Guy as a 9-point favorite. And we have number 5, Guinness Gas, going against number 4, the Gem. The tale of opposite seasons, Guinness Gas jumped out to a 6-2 record and finished up 2-4 in the last 6 weeks. The Gem started out 3-3 in the first 6 weeks, but finished strong 6-2 over the last 8 weeks. The Gem won their only matchup this season in Week 9 with a blowout 162 to 129 point win. The Gem used the combo of Williams and Moore plus McCaffrey to overpower Josh Allen and crew in that Week 9 matchup. DraftKings has this as our biggest blowout with the Gem as a 15-point favorite. Good luck to all the playoff teams this weekend. In season notables, we had our 9th highest scoring game of the season with Fourth and Long's 162 points, which also led to our 6th highest scoring victory margin of 55.94 points over Nighthawks. Over the course of the season, we had the top 9th and 10th scoring seasons of all time, with Fourth and Long's 1,795 points and Finn Daddy's 1,786 points. And in our final luck index view, Pocket Rockets still the most unlucky team record-wise, while Hey New Guy and the Gem are our luckiest 2 teams. But Pocket Rockets, with their victory in the last week, made the postseason as the number 8 seed. So in our comparison of actual seedings versus breakdown, Nighthawks is the unlucky team, as they would have had the 8th seed based on breakdown. But Hey New Guy, with their lucky season, is the number 6 seed. And in facing top 2 scorers, Finn Daddy in this last week of the regular season finally faced a top 2 scorer. Transactions were up to $1,295 in transactions, with $323.75 going to the Super Bowl winner. Last year, Week 14 saw $195 in transactions. However, 60 of that were bye-week penalties to Bikini Bottom, which is why Bikini Bottom is not in the league this year and why we have the Gem this year. So we're currently a little behind last year's $1,372.50. That's our update for this week. Everyone, good luck in the playoffs. Enjoy the football weekend. Talk to you later.